What's going on, everyone? Justin Fensty, Fenceman, back with you again on Fensty Sports, talking NBA preview. No, not this NBA preview. Why do that one when you can have mine? We're going to talk about the NBA, and how can you not start with Chris Paul? We can't even get to the games yet. It doesn't matter that the NBA released its schedule finally, and that should be the most exciting thing. But no, once again, all the fans, all of the media are involved with a player and where he's going to go to try and make another team a beast, and that is Chris Paul right now. That is the main topic of conversation. Not that the schedule just came out and who's playing who, what day, and when and where, but Chris Paul. Let's talk about Chris Paul for a minute. Chris Paul, obviously one of the top 10, maybe even top 5 player in the NBA, and if you like the Carmelo Anthony saga last year at the NBA trade deadline in February, you've got another thing coming with Chris Paul. Chris Paul might be going to the Warriors, might be going to the Clippers, might be staying in New Orleans, might be going to the Knicks. We do not know at this point, and sources are saying Friday that the Hornets will have a decision made. Right now on the table, the Clippers, first they're saying they're going to offer the world to Chris Paul. Now, obviously, without that assurance that he's going to sign that 4-year extension, they don't want to give up players like DeAndre Jordan, who are big in the paint and can come up huge for you and is a beast. They don't want to give up sharpshooter Eric Gordon, and I can see why. Why, for a leased player, would you want to give up your nucleus, your young nucleus? It doesn't make any sense. The Knicks don't have enough assets right now, so you want to talk about what's going on with New York. They do not have enough to get Chris Paul right now. They can't offer a guy that's going to average 20 points a game like the Warriors can with Stephen Curry. Now, why the Warriors are dangling Stephen Curry, I have no idea. Do they not have confidence in him? Do they love Monte Ellis? I don't know what's going on right now with the Warriors, but they're not also getting the reassurance that Chris Paul is going to sign the extension. This is a leased player you're talking about right now. The Warriors cannot give up their nucleus, and Stephen Curry's good for 20 points a game. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to see if Chris Paul will sign that extension before you make that trade. So the Knicks don't have enough assets. The Clippers are right now starting to buckle under the pressure and not want to trade DeAndre Jordan and Eric Gordon, rightfully so. And you've got the Warriors who are dangling Stephen Curry, but still, the one thing you don't read in any article that you see about Chris Paul is that he will sign an extension where he goes, and that's the big problem. And now sources are saying that the Hornets are going to have potentially a deal done by Friday. You got to be kidding me. Friday, that's 2 days from right now that the Hornets will have a deal for Chris Paul. Unbelievable. A lot going on in the NBA. We can't even get started on the season because we're stuck in yet another franchise player drama here in the NBA. I'm Fensty Sports. I don't think any of these deals are going to work out without Chris Paul signing an extension, and that's just my take right here on Fensty Sports.